today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Ball carrier. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Taken down and sacked.
Now Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 41, Alvin.
You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That's good for a Jet.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it
Kamara. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
and 6.
Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jets, nothing.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 4-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going up top for Herndon downfield. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
31-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give. This is Kamara. He won't go down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll set up to throw. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
At the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll buy some, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their... They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Going deep here for Stills. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return will stop right around the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep. And got his man. Complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
That's good.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 54 yards. Throw complete to Herndon. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. He was looking that time for Stills, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Yes.
A 3-yard touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep here for Stills. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they're going to take over right there at the 22. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with Kamara. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Justin Houston, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Steps away to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he finds Stills, complete. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want,
they'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And he'll decide to keep this once more. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 54 yards. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
21-yard line.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. But he is not going to make... He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get up from this point in the game. Khari Willis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Colts, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.